Floor to Dr. Syed Muntasir Mamoon, who has an intervention that he wants to say. Floor is yours.
Thank you, Excellency. I believe that this is, in fact, I was discussing with my colleague here that this is one of the most critical and crucial meeting of the day, for us at the least, because we come from the base of pyramid markets, Bangladesh, with 180 million people, and challenged environment in access and protocols. What I was discussing with ICANN this morning is that it's not only connectivity or protocols, it's also about latency, compute, and how much data is being pulled. So with AI, the way that we see to it, artificial intelligence is not an instrument, it's not a tool. It's an emergent life form of its own. We don't know yet what the nature of AI would be, but certainly it's not just another implement that individuals can take note of. The way that we see to it, next 36 to 48 months would be very crucial. These are the years when artificial intelligence will be deployed. So when we're discussing about WSIS+20, and I see the father of WSIS also, and Professor William Drake, and Marcus, Director Kleiner is here. There are 4 or 5 intersecting UN processes going on at the same time. Over the next 7 months, there will be significant connections and overlaps in WSIS, GDC, AI for Good, and Pact for the Future. When we had been discussing the GDC 2 years before, 2.5 years before, we were predicting on timelines which were much longer, 2040, 2050, tech transcendence, singularity. The way that we see to it, in last 1 year alone, things have changed significantly only with the introduction of LLMs. When LLMs go to the next level, when we become autogenic, the fork protocols come in, I believe that artificial intelligence will be seen, perceived, conceived, and appraised very differently. Next 24 months is important. Within this next 24 months, 7 months would be more important. There are 2 concepts which I believe it's a little bit far-fetched beyond, of course, paragraph 106 or 99. 2 concepts which we'd like WSIS in its next configuration to take note of. One is, of course, the fluid organisms and fluid institutionalisms, that government structures must need to be agentic, adaptive, and agile. This must be focused, and it must have a blossom within the WSIS ideations. Second is one other concept that we're working on, algorithmic developmental state, so that we can take cognizance and strength of the individual and the communities. So these are the areas that we would like to focus on. We'll share the papers with you. And thank you very much for this very interesting event. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Syed.